Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Pack My Lunchbox, which is a lovely, cosy, laid-back puzzle sort of a game where we pack lunchboxes. Obviously we do, the clue is in the name, but of course there is a little bit more to it than just chucking a sandwich and an apple into a box and calling it a day. We've got demands and requests and things we need to avoid and all that kind of stuff, so we have to be a little bit careful with how we are packing the lunchboxes. So let's have a go at packing our very first lunchbox, which I do note is in a lovely shade of Geek Cupboard Corporate Blue. That is very nice. I didn't request that. I didn't sort of change any options to make it appear that colour. The game just gave us that lunchbox. It must have known that we wanted a very sort of high quality, stylish lunchbox. So it says over here, you will receive cards with preferences and exclusions. Read them carefully. They are your order. Okay, so that's that over there. So that's the order. Okay. Right down here, choose a category and drag the desired item into your lunchbox. Okay, so we have the 4 categories down here. If you change your mind, you can easily remove an item. Just drag it into the empty space outside the lunchbox. Okay, that's fine. The lunchbox accepts these categories: food and sweets. Okay, so only food and sweets can go into the lunchbox. Place snacks on the long board on the left. Oh, I see. So snacks go just there, and drinks on the square board on the right. Okay, so this bit here then, the actual lunchbox itself, is for food, which I think is this first category here that's selected, and sweets, which rather delightfully is called sweeties, which is quite fun. So that is where the food and the sweeties go, and snacks go here, and drinks go here. Okay, right, that's fine, I'm with you. Once you've assembled your lunchbox, click the check button, that one there I imagine. Enjoy the game and have fun creating your perfect lunch. I shall certainly try. Right, okay, so what does person number 1 want in their lunchbox? Today I'm really craving something crispy in batter. After that, I definitely need something sweet, otherwise I won't leave satisfied. I'd like a light, fruity drink to wash it down, and a salty, crunchy snack to start and whet my appetite. Okay, so first things first then, and their main thing here, they want something crispy in batter, and then they need something sweet. Okay, so I think we're including, maybe just because it's the first level, we're including one of each thing. So we've got one food thing, we've got one sweetie thing, a snack, and a drink. Okay, so food. What do we need then? Something crispy in batter. Right. I mean, there are quite a lot. How do we move it over? Right click is drag. I don't really know what that is, if I'm being honest. I don't know what this substance is, like a sort of a doughy type of a thing. It looks like some sort of dough with, I mean, maybe chopped chives, or are they sort of chopped spring onions or something? I don't really know what that thing is. And there's something else here, which looks like it might be a similar substance to this. Again, like a doughy sort of a thing. With, I mean, it's a lovely wibbly line of some sort of sauce. Then we've got little rolls, and then some sort of crispy, like mini hash brown things. Then, right, I know what these are. This is a fried egg, everybody, and that's a boiled egg that's been chopped. Then we've got, I don't know what that is, like egg on waffles, possibly? Right, here we go. Something crispy in batter. Right, these look like crispy batter things. So they could be nuggets, that could be some sort of fish cake maybe. They look to me like onion rings. I don't know what they are. I'm not quite sure what those things are. They look like fish fingers. They could be like sort of battered chicken things. They are, yes, sort of like prawns, aren't they, in batter. Then we've got rice, again with the green stuff on. And then we've got maybe mashed potato, possibly, or a cloud, I don't know. And then, yeah, like spaghetti. Look, we've got spaghetti with sauce. And then possibly a different type of spaghetti, like a whole wheat type of a thing. Then we've got, oh, crikeys. Okay, all different cuts of meat. There's hams and salamis and bacon. Then we've got cheese. Then we've got like a bread, like loads of bread. We've got like wedges and fries and, oh, crikeys. Okay. There are so many things, different types of breads again. Oh, sandwiches. We've got whatever that is. A piece of bread with something on cheese on it. Okay, I don't quite know what that is. Yeah, and like wraps and burgers. Oh, and sushi. Oh my word. Okay, there's quite a lot. There are quite a lot of things, but yes, if we go back here, this stuff looks all battered, doesn't it? Something crispy. Do you know what? They look like chicken nuggets to me, so you can have that. And then it says, after that, I definitely need something sweet. Right, so over here, go to sweeties, which I think is very wonderful. Okay, so we've got what looks like sort of donut type things. Then, yeah, like a cinnamon bun. I love cinnamon buns. Then we've got whatever that is. I don't know what that is. What is this? It looks like a sort of a flat cookie base with some sort of jam type thing. And then, I don't know, is that like cottage cheese at the top or something? I don't know what that is. And then we've got a variety of sort of, yeah, like pastries. And then pies. An entire pie. You just take a whole pie in your lunchbox. Wow, okay, right. And then cakes, exciting looking cakes. And then, yeah, like sort of lemon meringue type stuff, slice of chocolate cake. We've got big sort of cheesecake things over here. They look fun. Oh, and then sort of, yeah, these things, cupcakes. We've got pancakes and things. I mean, they've just said something sweet. I mean, do you know what? They look fun. They're exciting, look. They've got sprinkles on. You can have those because they're lovely. And then they want a light fruity drink to wash it down. So we'll do the drink. We'll go in order of what they've asked for. I know snacks is next on the list. But, right. So in terms of drinks, we've got... Okay, right. So tea. Yay. This is good. Then we've got the other drink of which we do not speak. That's coffee. And then we've got different juices. So strawberry, apple, orange, grape, lemon, peach... milk, got various kind of yogurt drinks. Oh, then exciting sort of smoothie type things. Okay, that's fun. Then we've got canned drinks. That's some sort of energy drink by the look of it. And then we've got water. And then, okay, they're like sort of cold. Is that like a cold coffee and a cold tea sort of a thing? They want a light fruity drink. I think maybe right at the start, let's go for one of these. What about apple? Go for apple juice. That's a light fruity drink. And then a salty crunchy snack. Okay, so in terms of snacks, what have we got? So different cookies. Those cookies there are in a fun sort of gingerbread person shape. That's exciting. Then we've got bags of things. We've got bags of... Now I would say I would call them crisps, but other people around the world will call them potato chips, but whatever. So you fried potato-y bits. Then we've got like sort of, like salty cracker type things. Got popcorn. Here we go. Here we go. They want a salty crunchy snack. And I think pretzels absolutely meets that, doesn't it? They are salty and crunchy. So salty. Me and Mrs. Penge went to Germany. Last year, I went to Munich and we ordered a pretzel, but it was massive. It was enormous, bigger than our own heads. And it was very nice, but yeah, it took a while to get through. We sort of snacked on it throughout the day, but it was gigantic. But yeah, this is a bag of little mini ones. Breadsticks, whatever that is. I don't know, is that like just a round, plain, biscuity sort of thing? And then I don't know what that is either. I'm not quite sure what that is. And then we've got... Oh, okay, right. Different types of nuts by the look of it. So they're like sort of peanut type things. They're cashews, they're pistachios, they're almonds. And that's like a mix. Okay, I mean, yeah, we're going to go for this. We're going to go for those. So pop that onto there. So I think that's right. So if we go check, there we go. Perfect, it says. Okay, good. There we go. Right, brilliant stuff. Our amazing lunch packing business is off to a flying start. Go to the next level. What can we do for you, new customer? Today, I'm craving something sweet. I want a dessert that's cozy and enjoyable. It should be sweet and look delightful. Surprise me with something tasty. So you don't want anything else? Your lunch is just dessert. Okay. I mean, my children would ask for that all the time, but I tell them no. Guys, no, you've got to have some proper food in there as well. Right, so you don't want anything here. You don't want any main things. It's just literally these. Be sweet and look delightful. Okay, I mean, what? I mean, this looks delightful, and this is sweet. It's got sprinkles on, so we'll put that in. Now, here's a question. Do we need to fill it up? Hang on, if we put check. Right, okay, so that says no, because I don't think it's full. So if we put 2 sweet things in, what else looks delightful? How about an entire cake? I mean, that looks quite delightful. That's like a cheesecake with chocolate on it, and then, I don't know, possibly like a buttercream thing, or marshmallows maybe, and then a strawberry. How about that? That looks delightful. Can we check that? There we go. Okay, so you can put 2 of the same type of thing into the lunchbox, but I don't think you can have 1 thing in the lunchbox and it be valid. You've got to put 2 things in it for it to be able to be closed. Okay, there we go. Fine. Oh, it's gone to yellow. It's a Geek Cupboard yellow sort of lovely lunchbox. Oh, this is very good. We're getting all the corporate colours in. I'm in a rush, but I can't start the day without breakfast. I want something morning friendly, filling, and just right to kick off the day. Nothing heavy or extra, just a good breakfast. Okay. I mean, we could potentially do, and that looks sort of breakfasty, but I was thinking, hang on, at the end, go to the end. Scoot all the way along to the end. Were there like pancakes or something? Oh no, that was in the sweeties bit, wasn't it? Morning friendly, filling. I mean, none of this really works, does it? You can't really have these for morning food. What about bacon and egg? Bacon and egg is breakfasty. What about bacon and egg? Check. Perfect. In your lovely Geek Cupboard corporate coloured lunchbox there. Well done. Okay. Not quite as Geek Cupboard corporate friendly, but still quite a nice colour. I'm in the mood for something crispy, aren't we? I love tempura. Golden, crunchy, and with a nice texture. It has to be all tempura. Okay. Now, the only thing is, I'm not quite sure. That's tempura, isn't it? Because they're often tempura, like fried or battered or whatever. I'm going to put those in and hope that works. I'm going to press check and hope that's enough. Okay, right. So they're tempura battered things, which is very nice. Right. Okay, we're getting through these. We're on level like 5 or whatever. I'm really hungry. Me too, game. I want something hearty and meaty. And for dessert, a pie with pastry would be perfect. Okay, right. There's a few of these. Pies with pastry. I mean, that's a pie with pastry. But these are also pies with pastry. Is that cherry or is that apple? Do you know what? I don't know, but we're going to go for blueberry. Have a blueberry pie, because that's a pie with pastry. And then, yes, you want something hearty and meaty. I mean, what about a burger? There was a burger down the end somewhere along here. Like a bit, there you go, a big massive burger type thing. Yeah, it's hearty, meaty, and yeah, it's going to fill you up. I think that should be okay. No. Okay. The game says no, but I don't know what the problem is. Okay, take out that, which I think should be sufficient for hearty and meaty. Okay, do you know what? You can have a steak. I'm going to give you a steak. Oh. So when it says hearty and meaty, they don't want anything else. Literally, they just wanted some meat. So in their lunchbox, they've got a big bit of steak and then a pie. Right, okay, whatever floats your boat. I feel like something light and healthy today. I don't feel that way normally. No sweets, no heaviness, just food that makes me feel good and relaxed. Okay, light and healthy. I mean, they look healthy. They look like healthy kinds of things. Are they like rolled egg? Is that like sort of fried rolled egg? And what about that? A lovely, delicious, nice sort of chopped boiled egg. Is that okay? Yes. Oh, we're flying through these. I love cheese. Oh, me too. Absolutely me too. I want it to be the star. Soft, melty or firm. And please add a little piece of cake too. Okay, do you know what? If we've got cheesecake, which I think we have, then you can be sort of double cheesed. So a little piece of cake. Although I don't think you can have a slice of cheesecake. I mean, these are all pieces of cake. Do you know what? Have that. That looks like a nice piece of cake. That looks okay. And then cheese. I want it to be the star. Soft, melty, or firm. Okay, so I can't just give her some sliced cheese to it. It's got to be in something. It's going to be like in a sandwich or something. Like here, look. That looks like cheese on toast. Or like cheese on bread. Check that. Is that okay? Yes, perfect. Lovely coloured lunchbox. I want crispy tempura, but no fish. It should have a light crust and a satisfying crunch, and something chocolatey. Chocolatey is a must. All right, crikeys. Let's pick... again, maybe these. Are they the same sort of thing, tempura? Because I don't want fish. So, I mean, technically, that's not a fish. That's a crustacean, I believe, isn't it? But we'll go for that, because I don't quite know what they are. And then something chocolatey. I mean, just for the sake of it, this thing here is covered in chocolate. Are we sufficient? Okay. Maybe take them out and put in... I mean, I'm going to put these in as a risk, because they're not fish. Oh, there you go. So maybe those round things are fish cakes. Okay, right, yes, we've learned a thing today. I'm in the mood for something sweet, but not strawberry. Everything else works, as long as it's sweet and delicious. Just skip the strawberry. Okay, this should be so straightforward. You can have a cinnamon bun, and you can have... how about... yeah, this here. A lovely slice of... I mean, I'm going to say it's like lemon sort of meringue, lemon curd sort of pie or whatever. Oh, that was surprisingly simple. Okay, I'm hungry and I want a hearty meal. I need something substantial and filling, so I leave satisfied and full. Finish it off with something sweet. Okay, so we've got freedom to do anything on the something sweet scale. You can have a nice bit of chocolate cake. A hearty meal. What about this? Because that looks like a sort of a spaghetti bolognese kind of a thing. That's quite hearty, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. I feel like possibly we shouldn't put a big pile of spaghetti bolognese, including spaghetti, in the lunchbox as well as chocolate cake, without having some sort of separator, like a divider between the two. Because, you're going to take the lunchbox with you somewhere, I imagine. You're going to take it to work, shall we say, or out and about somewhere, and yet you're going to move. It's going to be in a bag or in the car. It's going to sort of jostle about, and then when you're going to open it up, you're going to have just spaghetti with like sort of chocolate cake all mushed into it. I don't know if that's going to be very pleasant, but okay. I'm in the mood for Japanese food today, and I love lemon. My mum bakes an amazing lemon meringue pie. It's my favourite. Okay, right, we know what the deal is with that then. We can give you lemon meringue. There you go. But then, yes, Japanese food. Okay, right, that's all the way at the end, isn't it? So scoot this all the way to the end. Which one of these shall we pick? I mean, I know it's not strictly solely Japanese, but it's it started there, didn't it? Sushi stuff. Let's go for that. That looks alright to me. I wouldn't mind that. Again, separator would be nice, but that looks okay. And they are sorted. Oh, we're flying through this stuff. I do quite like this because you've got your demands and they're okay, but you do have a little bit of freedom. It doesn't say, I want this with this, but this has to be like this, and this has to be on top, and it's got to be green, and it's got to be no bigger than this. You do sort of have to filter it down a little bit, but there are multiple options. And there's no timer, there's no ticking clock or anything. It is very lovely and very cosy and laid back. And it's nice and simple. I do quite like it. Today's a fast food kind of a day. I want something quick, simple and really tasty. Healthy doesn't matter. The main thing is that it should feel like real fast food. Okay, there were... keep going along. There were some chickeny bits, weren't there? What if we give you fried chicken and fries? That's proper fast food. There we go. And that's okay in a lunchbox together. They can get sort of mushed around a bit because they're not going to merge, are they? I want a proper meal and absolutely something sweet on the side. First something filling, then dessert. It doesn't count without both. Oh. Okay. So just anything. So a dessert. I mean, what haven't we used? This. You can have a nice sort of pastry type thing for your dessert. And then you want a proper meal, it says. I'm trying to avoid using things that we've already used. What about... I mean, I don't know what these are. I'm going to put that in and hope that counts a proper meal. Apparently it does. I don't know what they are, but they're a meal, allegedly. No snacks, I noticed. No snacks and drinks still. I need a full dish, meat and a side. Nothing extra, just a classic combo, filling and straightforward. Okay, so the side... Let's go for some rice. Nice bit of rice. And then go for a sort of a main type thing of... Oh, okay. What if we go for a pile of burgers? Not just one burger. No, you can have 3 burgers. 3 burgers and rice. The obvious combination. Today I'm craving something sweet and delicate, oh like me, with a creamy cheese flavour. Light, pleasant and not too sweet. The perfect treat for my mood. Berries are welcome. Okay. Now is this cream cheese? Is that cream cheese? It looks like it should be. Can we put 2 in and just press check? Okay. So today I'm craving something sweet and delicate with a creamy cheese flavour. I mean, maybe cheesecake? Yeah, you're not bothered about berries are welcome. I mean, they're berries. About that, is that okay? Oh, there you go. Right, so not 2 of the same thing either. You can't just put 2 of the same thing in. Okay, right, fine. Any drinks or snacks? No, I feel a bit sorry for drinks and snacks. Sorry, drinks and snacks. I want a full meat dish, but no pork. Everything else works, as long as it's flavourful and hearty. Add a bit of bread on the side. Oh, okay. A bit of bread. I mean, how bit of a bit of bread? I could do you a loaf, or, well, 2 small loaves of bread if you would like. And then a full meat dish. But no pork. I mean, we have got... Hang on, go back this way. Go back this way. We've got... Again, do you want this? That's a meat dish. No, again, I think that's too specific. It's got other things. I think they just want... do you know what? Let's go for that. Does that count? No. What about a stack of burgers again? No, maybe they're not happy with the bread. Unless it's this. I mean, that's just full meat, isn't it? I want to know which one is incorrect. Which one is wrong? Because that looks like a steak to me. And then a bit of bread on the side. Oh, hang on. Maybe just like that. Like that? No. Okay, check. Right. I don't know. What are we doing here then? Oh no, our lunchbox packing business is struggling all of a sudden due to an obscure demand. Oh, okay. Right. No, we're back on track. Everything is fine and that was good and it worked. I need a convenient snack for school. Something compact, not too heavy, and easy to eat between classes, and a small bun too. Had to read that carefully. Okay, right, so... a bun. I mean, we've got 2 buns. You can have 2 of those, or there is an equivalent. It's a sort of a... yeah, is that a bun? That looks like more of a bigger loaf to me. So yeah, maybe put those in. And then something compact and not too heavy. Easy to eat between classes. I mean, a sandwich? That? It's a bit bready. Maybe take that out. Okay, what about a big old bit of sushi? Is that okay? Maybe that's not quite right. I mean, that is convenient. That's something, it's very compact. And it's not too heavy. But yes, maybe you want that? No. Okay, what about a hot dog? Okay, no. It'd be nice to know again which one of the 2 is causing the problem. Like, is that... Are you good with this? Hang on, what if we just put it as empty? Oh, it goes green anyway. I was thinking maybe... Does it go green if one of the things is right? Something convenient. Surely a sandwich is convenient. What about this? That's compact. And then put bread. There we go. Oh, there you go. Right, it was the main thing that was the problem. We weren't picking compact enough food. Okie dokie. Today, no meat or fish. I want something tasty and satisfying. For dessert, please add some homemade baked goods like pancakes or something similar. Okay, so something tasty and satisfying. I'm going to put whatever this is in and hope that it contains no meat or fish. I don't think it does. And I'm going to hope it's tasty and satisfying. I mean, is it like scrambled egg or something? Is that scrambled egg with sort of, yeah, chopped spring onions or, yeah, something else in, chives or whatever? I don't know. Or scallions, they call spring onions elsewhere in the world, don't they? But okay, and then you want pancakes. We can definitely do that. Pancakes are right at the end, I think. Ta-da! Is that good? Yes. Oh, we're flying. We're flying. Where are the other options? I want to do snacks and drinks. I love potatoes. I want something with potatoes. Doesn't matter how. Just let potatoes be the main part of the dish. Okay, so mashed potatoes we can do with... I mean, what do you want with your mashed potatoes? Any clues? What about steak and potatoes? No. Does the other thing have to be potatoey as well? How about wedges? Hang on a minute. Wedges and fries? Such health. Delicious. Just the stodge. I want a simple snack with bread and a taste of the sea. And something chocolatey for an appetizer. Something that's easy to eat and pleasant to finish. Okay, I think right at the end here, a simple snack with bread and a taste of the sea. That, to me, looks like a sort of a prawn sandwich type thing. So it should be the taste of the sea and bread and something chocolatey for an appetizer. Easy to eat and pleasant to finish. I mean, that's chocolatey. There we go. Sorted. Oh, we're amazing at this. I need something neat with rice for a snack, and afterward a soft sweet pastry with warm spice aromas. Okay, that's a bit more specific than what we've had before. Neat with rice for a snack. I mean, yeah, that's quite good. That is something very neat with rice for a snack. That's definitely doable. And then we've got, yes, a soft sweet pastry, warm spice aroma. I mean, a cinnamon bun seems perfect for that kind of a thing. There we go. We are flying through. We're doing very well. I should be quite good at this because every morning, well, every weekday morning when school's on, I do get up first and I make sure I go downstairs and do the kids' lunchboxes. I mean, they don't have anything quite as grandiose or indeed varied as this. The children don't come down and go, Father, I'm craving something crispy and batter with a seafood touch. Because that would be weird and I'd wonder why I was in a different house. But, yeah, I do sort the lunchboxes out every morning pretty much. So, yeah, I should be quite good at this. Something crispy and batter with a seafood touch. Okay, well, that is either of these things. And you know, we haven't done them yet. They're like fish fingers. And alongside, a neutral side to balance the flavours. A neutral side. Do you mean a sweet one? So if we put that in? Or do you mean something like rice? Like this? That's neutral. Is that sufficient? Okay, right, yeah. So it was 2 of the food options. Okie dokie. I want a light, airy egg dish paired with a small, lean meat snack. Nothing heavy, just light and delicate. I mean, this looks like a light, airy egg dish. Egg on, yeah, some sort of, like a waffle or a pancake or something. And then a small, lean meat snack. Okay, lean. I mean, a bit of that. Just some meat. Is that sufficient? I don't know. Bacon? Would you like some bacon? No, you wouldn't. A meat snack. Does that count as a meat snack? Some of these must count as a meat snack. Or is that not eggy enough? Maybe that's not eggy enough. Hang on, we'll put that in. Let's go back to the eggs. Maybe they want a light, airy egg dish. Just some, maybe that. No. It's got to be this, which is the problem. Okay. A small, lean meat snack. A hot dog? Does that count? No, it doesn't, apparently. Okay, that's got meat on it. Do you want that? No. I'm concerned that the egg isn't right this time. I don't think anything over here is meat snackish, is it? I mean, what counts as a small... I'm going to put that. Steak and egg. No. But yes, I don't know which one is the problem one in order to try and fix the issue. That one? That one. Are any of these like... Hang on, that's quite lean. No, that one. That's like sort of luncheon meat. This? Sort of some ham or something. That? No. Put that in? No, I think maybe the egg is the wrong thing then. Maybe now the egg is the incorrect thing. Let's put that in. Oh dear. Okay, right. We are struggling. We're having a struggle. About that? Oh, apparently that was correct. That first thing must be egg then. Okay, we know that it's egg. I'm in the mood for a simple snack. Sliced cold cuts, cheese, or meat will do. For something sweet, add a soft, airy treat that melts in your mouth. Okay, right. So they want sliced cold cuts. Whatever that is. Like sort of turkey or something, possibly. And then, something that melts in your mouth. A soft, airy treat. Which of these is a soft, airy treat? That? Is that airy? No, I would say that isn't airy. What about one of these? They're kind of airy. No, apparently not. A cake? They're soft and airy, but not airy enough, it seems. It's not going to melt in the mouth. What about one of these things? That pink thing. Oh, there we go. The pink thing is apparently soft and airy. Today I'm craving fish. Anything seafood works. And for tea... Oh, for tea. Oh, that's exciting. Definitely add some small cakes or cupcakes. I love those little sweet treats. Now, see, to people around the world, that might be a little bit confusing. For tea, I want some cakes. But you're thinking, well, hang on, tea's a liquid. What do you mean for tea, I want cakes, whatever? But, they might mean just to go with my cup of tea, I want some cakes. But here in the UK, different bits of UK, call their evening meal tea. That's, what you got for tea? Oh, I'm going to have fish and chips or whatever. So yes, you can say it's tea. Other places call it dinner or supper or whatever. But yes, some places do say, what you got for tea? And it means the evening meal. So maybe that's what they're doing. So hang on, we'll go and sort that out now because we know there are cupcakes. Let's go for the exciting pink ones. And then here, anything seafood. Okay. They were fish, I think. I think they were fish. There we go. Lovely. I want to get to... I feel like the snacks are being left out a little bit here. Can we put some more snacks on? And some drinks? Nobody's asked for tea just yet, and it feels wrong. I want a sweet blueberry pie with a slight tartness from the berries. Okay, that's easy to do. There is a blueberry pie. And add something light with cucumber. I don't want to overeat today. Cucumber? Hang on, right at the very end. There. Sushi, that's got cucumber in it. Yes, okay. Here we go. I was just going to say, I'm going to go and check to see how many levels there are in this game. Because there might be 30, and we're nearly at the end. There might be 400. Because, there's plenty of combinations of things. Of food and sweets and snacks and drinks. And you can have so many different levels. I don't quite know how many levels there are. I'm going to go and check. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's pop back to the main menu. We shall continue. And choose a level. Okay. Right, there are 50 levels. Hang on a minute. What level are we on, though? I don't know what level we're on. How do you know which levels we've done? Okay. Have we done level 25? Blueberry pie. Oh. Hang on, yes. We've done that one. We've done level 25. That was not too long ago, actually, wasn't it? Hang on a minute. Yeah, we'll just do this one again, because I think, did we get to the next one? Blueberry pie and something with cucumber. So whoosh that over. Right at the end was that. Okay, so check that. That's fine. So that was level 25. So level 20. Oh, we literally... we were halfway, pretty much. Okay, we'll do a few of these. Because I want to get some snacks and drinks on the go. I really want somebody to have some tea. They're going to be our hero. Today I want something warm and filling. Noodles or pasta with chicken in sauce. Okay. So noodles or pasta with chicken in sauce. That's very particular. Pair it with a hot drink. And for a snack, something lightly salty and crunchy to lift the mood. Are they noodles? Is that noodles? And then chicken in sauce? Is that what that is? Is that chicken in sauce? I'm going to check. Okay, you have to have all four things. A snack, something lightly salty. They're sort of lightly salty, aren't they? Those little sort of cracker things. And then a hot drink. Okay. Are you going to be our first superstar because you're having tea? Yes. Okay, right, this person, give them a lifetime membership to our membership club or whatever, because they had tea. Brilliant. Okay, right, and now we're on with this sort of snacks and drinks and things. I'm in the mood for a light breakfast, a delicate cheese dish, and an egg any way you like. Okay, well, I'll chuck an egg in like that. A delicate cheese dish. How delicate would you like your cheese dish? Would you like some cheese? Yeah, it's the most delicate of all. It is literally cheese in its purest form. A small sweet treat for a snack. So cookies might work with that, yes. So cookies, have those ones. Have like a little box of regular cookies. And something fizzy to drink. Yeah, there were fizzy drinks further on. There were cans of stuff. You can have a can of soda. Right, is the cheese okay for... Yes. Just some sliced cheese and egg. Okay, good. Brilliant. It's a fast food kind of day. The classic combo. Wash it down with a milkshake and don't forget some crunchy nuts for a flavour contrast. Okay, the snacks are quite easy. So crunchy. I mean, all of these are crunchy. Let's put mixed ones in, because then you've got a good range of things there. And drink a milkshake. They're yogurt drinks. So one of these, what do we give you? How about, that's a strawberry milkshake. That's chocolate. That's vanilla. That's blueberry. Not quite sure what that one is. Do you know what? You can have one of them and hope it's nice. Is it like crushed biscuity stuff? So you've got like an Oreo or something. Other biscuity brands are available. You can crush them up and put it in. Maybe it's that. And then, right, fast food. This should be fairly simple because I am thinking, do we go... Hang on a minute, hang on. We've tried to use this burger many times. And every time it's gone, no one wants burgers. What if we have burger and fries? Yes. Perfect. Burger, fries... Weirdly, a bag of nuts, and then a milkshake. The bag of nuts is a slightly weird aside, isn't it? I want something really hearty. A meat dish with a dense side. Pair it with juice, and for a snack, something crunchy, but not sweet. I notice that nobody says please on these, dearie me. Okay, pair it with juice. Okay, orange juice, that'll do. For a snack, something crunchy, but not sweet. I mean, any of these would do. You can have some breadsticks. Something really hearty. A meat dish with a dense side. I mean, which of these is dense? Is that dense? It looks dense. And then a meat dish. Okay, I mean, that's meat. Are you happy with this? I don't think that's going to cut it. I think we need proper meat from over here. How about that? So have that. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. That sort of stuff was dense enough. Yay for the dense food. I'm in the mood for dessert, a pie or cake, and I want to wash it down with milk. And for an appetizer, put something berry flavoured so my mood becomes even brighter. Okay, milk was one of these, wasn't it? So drink of milk, easy. For an appetizer, which I think is a snack, is it? Something berry flavoured. Okay, those cookies are strawberry flavoured, so I think that might have to do. And then you're in the mood for dessert. So a pie or cake? I'm going to have to put two in. You're going to have quite a lot of stuff. Okay, a pie or cake. You can have that pie and you can have that cake. Okay, something isn't right here, apparently. Something is bad. I mean, it's pie and cake. I don't see what the problem is. I'm going to put in like a pecan pie. That is an issue. Does it not consider that to be a cake? I'm going to put chocolate cake. That? Oh, apparently that other thing wasn't cake. Could have fooled me. Looks cakey enough. Today I want pasta and chicken. All right. Wash it down with juice and add popcorn or corn sticks for fun. Corn sticks? Is that what they are? I thought they were breadsticks rather than corn sticks. Okay, popcorn. We'll do popcorn because I'm not sure what the corn sticks are. And wash it down with juice. Okay, that's fine. What juice haven't we had? Lemon juice. Nice and sharp. You want pasta and chicken. Okay, that's pasta. Technically. It's pasta with sauce. And then the chicken. The chicken, is that chicken, did we establish? Yes, okay, so that stuff with sauce on as well is chicken. Right, okay, go to the next level. A classic breakfast with bacon. Pair it with hot hot coffee. And for dessert, some cookies, plain or chocolate, to start the morning. Tasty. Okay, you can have chocolate cookies. You can look away, everybody. Don't ignore this bit. This is silly. Classic breakfast with bacon. Okay, egg, because yeah, a nice bit of sort of scrambly egg with bacon. It's got to be that. Sure. What is the problem here? Come on. Fine, you can have a fried egg then with your bacon. What's wrong with a scrambled egg? That's a classic breakfast thing as well. Outrageous. I'm craving something sweet for a snack. Any vanilla treat without cheese? Oh, okay. A vanilla treat without cheese and a sandwich without fish. Wash it down. Oh, hang on. No. Right. These are the main things. I wash it down with a milky drink with cookie pieces. Oh, that is what that is. Right. Okay. And add some crackers or breadsticks. Okay, they're crackers, aren't they? Right, and main. So any vanilla treat without cheese. So something here. A vanilla treat. And then what's the other thing? A sandwich without fish. Okay, let's go to the end, because the sandwich is somewhere along here. I mean, is that okay? It's a sandwich without the roof on. It's a half sandwich. It's not got the lid, but I think that should be okay. And any vanilla treat without cheese. Is that a vanilla treat? I don't know what these are. Is that a vanilla treat? The only thing is, I'm not sure that counts as a sandwich. Sandwich without fish. Vanilla treat. That's going to have vanilla. That cake. That's going to be a vanilla-y sort of a cake. Oh, that look. Like that. Perfect. There you go. It was a cake you wanted. Why didn't you say that? I want something rice-based. Okay, let's fly to the end over here. And also something thin made of dough with berries. Okay, bit more particular. Cold tea. Oh, oh, it breaks my heart. No, iced tea. No, I'm sorry, we can't be doing the iced tea. You can't have cold tea. You can't let tea go cold. It's wrong. It's like a knife to the heart. And a simple round crisp bread with a curl. Okay, right, rice-based. How about this rice? That's rice-based. And also thin made of dough with berries. Thin made of dough with berries. That's thin made of dough with berries. And then you wanted this poor life choice just here. I'm not happy about this. And a simple round crisp bread with a curl. Is that what that is? I don't know whether this is going to be bad, I think, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know how. Have we failed on many fronts on this one? We know that's right. That's cold tea. We know that is something rice-based. I can't complain about that. It's been thin made of dough with berries. So maybe it's not that. Maybe it's that? That one there. Check that. Again, no. Something rice-based. Thin made of dough? I mean, that's got to be the thing that's thin made of dough with berries. Because it's got to be a sweet thing. Because none of the things here actually have berries. What about that? Just switch it around. That's rice-based. Anything rice-based? I got rid of... Oh, botherations. I've got rid of the thing. Got rid of that thing. About that combo. No. Right. This is going to be tricky, isn't it? Because something rice-based, you're being very picky about this. Okay, how about just a big blob of rice? That's the only rice-based thing we've got from there. And then it's all the sushi stuff, which I think we'll just have to keep trying, will we? Just try each one. Okay, so this is going to get silly though, isn't it? Because yeah, we don't know. We don't know which one is causing the problem. Which one of these things is causing the problem? Is it this? Is it the snack? A simple round crisp bread with a curl. A crisp bread? I mean, is that a crisp bread? It wasn't that, was it? So it wasn't that one. That one. Okay. With a curl. it said. No. These are not curly. These are, as in the whole idea is that they're not curly. They are straight. They are a stick, in a line, without curl, sans curl. You can't call them curly, game. They're lacking a curl. That's what defines them. They are curl-less. They are curl-free. I want everything round. Oh, I'll put those completely straight breadsticks in. Sweet, salty and crunchy. Okay, well they look round. Only round, and wash it down with a fizzy drink to really perk me up. Okay, right, a fizzy drink to perk you up. You can have that lemony drink. Everything round. Okay. I mean, they're round. That's round. Sweet, salty, and crunchy. I mean, that's round? Is that sufficient? Okay, good. Enjoy your round meal. Have a lovely time. Today I'm craving anything baked in the oven. For dessert, puff pastry. That's kind of puff pastry, isn't it? That sort of thing. Add something tangy, like yogurt. Okay, that could be your drink, because there are yogurt drinks. Have, I don't know, cherry, that would be tangy. A cherry yogurt drink and some nuts in the shell. So that is these ones here, isn't it? So, okay, so anything baked in an oven. I mean, a pie. Pies are baked in the oven. I suppose, and technically bread is baked in the oven as well. There you go. Lovely. You enjoy that as well. I wonder where we are now. So light mood, simple taste. Main menu. Okay, continue. Choose level. Yeah, it would be good if it told you where we got to. Level 40? Anything with eggs. Right, we haven't quite got to level 40 yet, I don't think. Okay, continue. Choose level 38. Fast food. We're not even at level that just yet, I don't think. Hang on. I'm determined to find where we are. Oh, no, not a new game. Continue. Choose level 35. Right, that's round person. Okay, so that's their round food. So choose level. Are we on 36? No. Okay, we are on, I think, level 37. Hang on. Yeah, continue. Choose level 37. Okay. Yes, there we go. Level 37 is where we are. So, light mood, simple taste, not too high in calories, add something sweet too. Drink something simple. I mean, what? Water? You can't get much more simple than water. And have a snack of assorted nuts. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. We can put that to just there. And then, yeah, simple taste, not too high in calories, and something sweet too. Any more sort of conditions on it? You can have that then. And then, yeah, simple taste, something not too high in calories. That looks sort of quite calorie light, doesn't it? But apparently that's not going to cut it. What about that? No, apparently not that either. I mean, a boiled egg is quite simple taste. Drink something simple. That's really simple. And the assorted nuts. I mean, which one of these is not too high in calories? Some rice? Yeah, we need to know which is the wrong thing, game, because it is quite difficult to work out. Because to me, that meets the criteria. This is fine. This is how it should be. But yes, maybe it is that. Maybe it's the water that's a problem. Who knows? Got no idea. Simple taste, not too high in calories. I mean, what about that? That'll do. And then something here. Add something sweet too. Okay. A slice of cake. Oh, and that is fine, apparently. So it might have been the sort of the sweet issue. So that was 37, was it? So is this 38? Let's try and get to 40, shall we? It's a fast food day. Something in a bun or rolled up, and a fluffy American-style sweet. Okay. The sweet is easy. Pancakes. Nice and straightforward. In fact, hang on. Something in a bun. Somebody else wants the burger. Yes. Wash it down with a sweet milkshake. Okay. Let's pick one we haven't had before. Strawberry. Strawberry milkshake. And crunch on some classic salty snacks. Yeah, okay, I mean, any of these will do. Pretzels again. Do that, please? No, apparently not. That? But that's correct. Because pretzels aren't salty, apparently. Okay, so that's 38, wasn't it? So this is level 39. I love finger food, and it has to include something sweet with cream. I mean, that looks like something sweet with cream in the top. A sour drink. Okay. Sour. I mean, lemon juice. And for a snack, something spicy and crunchy. Spicy? This? Is that spicy? I've got no idea. Something spicy and crunchy. I love finger food. Ah, right. So sushi would do well for that, wouldn't it? I mean, does that count? I don't know what spicy and crunchy is. I'm not quite sure how that's going to... that? Check. No. This. Check. Those. Maybe they're spicy sticks. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, have we tried those? Have we tried that? Right. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this, because none of these are the snacks are spicy. How are we supposed to know which ones are spicy? None of them would imply spice. I'm going to assume they're spicy, so I'm guessing that something else here is wrong. So maybe that's not cream. Maybe that's not right. Is that okay? Apparently not. Cream. That's got cream. That's sort of got cream stuff in it. No, apparently not that either. That one? Come on. Okay, right. This is this is proving to be more troublesome than I suspected. Level 39 has given us a bit of a more strict challenge. Right, okay, so I've just had a little break from the game. I went to have a proper Sunday roast. It was all very nice. Roast chicken and roast potatoes and Yorkshire puddings and stuffing balls and vegetables and everything else. It was all very, very nice. It was wonderful. And now I am back to take on this level again, because I think maybe now I've had a break from it, I can come back to it with fresh eyes and possibly work out what we need to do. So I think really the only guaranteed thing is the drink. A sour drink. We've got lemon juice. That absolutely ticks that off. However, for the rest of the things, it's possibly a little bit trickier. So let's try and work out something sweet with cream. Now, to me, this looks like cream. I'm going to assume that is cream, but is there anything else? I mean, I think, yeah, look, this has got cream on. These have got cream on, so maybe, or does that count as cream? Hang on, are they counting that as cream, possibly? Let's give them those. So that's something sweet with cream. And then, I love finger food, it says. Right, so let's try and find some finger food. I mean, that sort of finger food. You don't use a knife and a fork and sort of utensils to eat that. You just pick it up and sort of bite it and leave the end bits. So we'll pop that in. And then, this is the mystery, isn't it? For a snack, something spicy and crunchy. Now, I don't know what is spicy, so let's have a go at that and check that. No, okay, put that in, check that. Put the popcorn in, check that. Put that in, check that. Put these things in, which are straight, but apparently they've got a curl in them. That thing, give that a go. And then this weird-looking thing. I think it's got to be that, because none of these other things seem to sort of scream spicy. But no, hang on, can we tell from the sort of things that are wiggling around? Do we get a clue from that? No, we do not. Okay, is this a hint? So this thing just here, we've not had to use a hint so far, but maybe if we press this, is this going to give us a little hint, or is it just going to put these sort of help boxes back up on the screen? Oh, it tells us what the things are. Well, that would have been useful to know, wouldn't it? Okay, hang on. Snacks. Right, so which one of these are potentially a bit spicy? Hang on, what? None of these things are spicy. Hang on a minute. And for a snack, something spicy and crunchy. Okay. I mean, gingerbread, does that count as spicy? I don't know if any of these other things count as spicy. Right, this is confusing. I'm going to put... Hang on, go back over here. Because gingerbread's got a bit of a kick to it. Is that okay? Right, okay, game. I would never ever refer to gingerbread as spicy as such. I don't think I'd say it's spicy. I'd think of like like sort of paprika and stuff like that, and chili and such like as spicy. I don't know if I'd say gingerbread was spicy. I guess it is, but okay, there we go. We got there in the end. Thank goodness for pressing the button, which I thought was hints, but actually just tells us what things are. Okay, hang on then. So we've got scrambled egg, a fluffy... Oh, that's supposed to be an omelette, is it? Okay, with the wibbly thing. Egg roll, egg tempura snack. Right, different types of eggs. Chicken nuggets in tempura. Chicken patties, onion rings, cheese sticks, fish patties, shrimp. Okay, all these things are fine. That is soba. Okay, so that's buckwheat noodles. Okay, fries. I've got all the different meats. That's fine. Cheese. Chicken cubes in sauce. Okay, I don't think I've ever had chicken cubes in sauce before, but okay. Oh, there's loads of different things. Ah, there we go. That there is a tuna sandwich. Okay, I thought it was like a sort of a fish type of a thing. Cheese, toast. Okay, right, so we sort of know what a lot of the things are now. Right, anything with eggs will do, and I want something with bread. Okay, anything with eggs. I mean, those things are egg tempura snacks, and I don't think we've used those, so we'll have those. And I want something with bread. Okay, this again is quite a sort of a vague request. How about... something with bread. How about some bread? Bread is with bread. I want something warm to drink, but I don't like coffee. Yes. Okay, right. Do you know what? How about some lovely, lovely tea? None of this nonsense here. Have some nice tea and something nutty to munch on, but I don't like pistachios. Okay, do you know what? Have cashews. There you go. Check that. Apparently that's not good enough. Okay. I think it's that. I think that is the problem. Something with bread is not, just some bread on its own isn't really meeting that criteria. How about a hot dog? Because that's something with bread. There you go. Yes, perfect. Okay, I'm determined to get to the end. I'd like to complete all the different things. I need a Japanese triangle snack. For dessert or as an appetizer, anything with strawberries. I love them. Something milk-based would be the best thing to wash it down with. Okay. So hang on. Let's go to the Japanese food at the end. A Japanese triangle. I assume that's that then. Okay. I need, a Japanese triangle snack. Oh, hang on a minute. What's a Japanese triangle snack? Hang on, what do you mean a Japanese triangle? None of these are triangular in shape. I'm very confused. Maybe it doesn't mean snack as in the snack here. Okay, right, this is going to be another confusing one, isn't it? Something milk-based would be the best thing to wash it down. I mean, milk, possibly. A Japanese triangle snack for dessert or as an appetizer. Anything with strawberries. Right, appetizers are these things. Okay, so there you go. The cookies have got strawberries, that's fine. And the sweeties... strawberries. There's cake over here with strawberries. There we go. An actual proper strawberry cake. Is this sufficient? Yes, it is. In a lovely pink lunchbox. Right, on to the next. I want something meaty, but not battered, plus something with cheese. A drink with the berry flavour, and long crunchy sticks to snack on. Okay, we can do that bit. That's very easy. There you go. They are sticks, they are long, they are hopefully crunchy, and a berry flavoured drink. Okay. Any type of drink? Anything at all? Let's go along to... hang on. A drink with a berry flavour. It's going to have to be strawberry then, I think. Yes, it's going to have to be strawberry juice. I was thinking there might be some more, but no, that'll do. Right, and they want something meaty and something with cheese. Okay, I mean, they said not battered. So something meaty but not battered. I mean, how about some meat? There we go, that's meaty. You can't get more meaty than just some slices of meat. I mean, that absolutely meets that criteria. Plus, something with cheese. How about some cheese? Is that sufficient? Yes, it is. Just meat and cheese. Brilliant. Okay. Right. I love batter and tempura, but the side should be simple, like porridge or pasta. I don't like fruits or berries, but I'd like something to drink and a sweet snack on the side. Okay, so sweet snack. Do you know what? Have some of those spicy cookies. Ah, dearie me. And then, okay, over here, I'd like something to drink. That's a bit vague. I'm going to give you some tea because that's a good choice. Batter and tempura, but the side should be simple. Right, so batter and tempura, let's give you those, because that's their tempura. What are those round things? Chicken patties in tempura, there we go. And the side should be porridge or pasta. I'm going to put that in, because that's pasta. There we go. That seems to meet their criteria. I want a full chicken dish. Okie dokie. Right, chicken all the way. And on the side, something bread-based, but plain. No filling. Pair it with something that'll perk me up. And for a snack, a light, airy corn treat. Okay, I think that's these, isn't it? That is, I think, hang on. Go to here. Corn sticks are those weird-looking things. So if we put corn sticks here... something that will perk me up. Yes, this thing. That, I think, is an energy drink. It looks like an energy drink. Yeah, there you go. Energy drink. Yes, do you know what? That will perk you up. Do you know, I can't have energy drinks like Red Bull and stuff. Makes me go very funny. I go all weird and my hands start getting all fussy and fiddly and I go all odd. So yeah, I can't do energy drinks. I find them quite terrible. Yeah, so a full chicken dish. And on the side, something bread-based. Okay, what do you mean full chicken? I mean, these are chicken. Chicken nuggets, do they count? And on that side, something bread-based, but plain. Okay, so some plain bread. What about that? Is that okay? How about? I mean, yeah, look, this has got to be it. Surely that's got to be. I think maybe it's the chicken. Maybe it's the chicken that's a problem. I mean, yeah, bread-based, but plain. It is the plainest of all the bread-based things I can offer. It is just some bread. Full chicken. Right, what about that? That's chicken. Can we do that? Yes. Okay, next level. I'd like something with meat, but I don't like fried food. For dessert, I'll have cake. Okay, do you know, we'll go to that immediately. Keep in mind, I don't like chocolate. I'd like a vanilla drink, and I want to crunch on squares. Okay, so I think then, yeah, for dessert, I'll have cake. I don't like chocolate. I mean, this is a good slice of cake. Hang on, can we check? What is that actually cake? Oh, it's a vanilla muffin. Oh, I thought it was just a square slice of cake. Oh, well, there we go. Maybe that's why they've not been working properly when I thought they were cake. Okay, so there's strawberry cake and there's chocolate cake. For dessert, I'll have cake, but it's got to be the strawberry cake because I don't like chocolate. And then, yes, I want something with meat, but I don't like fried food. Okay, again, should we just go for literal meat? It is something with meat. It's, meat with meat. It's fun. It's a double meat explosion. I'd like a vanilla drink. I imagine that is going to be just here, a vanilla milkshake, and I want to crunch on squares. Okay, they look square. Check that. Absolutely perfect. And next up, I want potatoes, but not fried in oil. Right, I think we know where that is. That is just here. A big old dollop of mashed potato just in the box. That's going to get all mushed together with whatever else we put in. And something meaty on the side. Again, something meaty. How about... I don't know what that is. What is that? I'm going to go and find out what that is. That is fatty meat slices. Okay, would you like some fatty meat slices? I'm sure you would. A slightly tart drink would be refreshing. Okay, I mean, orange juice? Would you count that as tart? And nuts for a snack, ones that don't need to be shelled. Okay, yes, those cashews, they will do. Right, are we good? Yes, we are. Okay, so this is a slightly tart drink. Lovely. Chocolate day. Oh, chocolate. Everything with it. Desserts, drinks, snacks. Okay. Right. Chocolate cookies. Drink. There must be a chocolate milkshakey thing. There we go. And here we go. Chocolate. That's got chocolate on it. And there's a chocolate cake. Oh, hang on. A chocolate brownie thingamabob. Check. There we go. The healthiest of all the meals. Next up, I love lavash. Let's have something with that. Oh, I don't know what lavash is. What's a lavash? Hang on. Can we see what lavash might be? This is so handy. I can't believe I didn't know this was here. I thought it was a hint button. I thought it was going to give us little hints as to what we could be doing, but no, it just tells us what things are. What is lavash? Any clues? Oh, it's like a flatbread sort of a thing. Okay, so you want one of those, or a bit of that, a slice of that, I don't know, a serving of. So you want that. Okay, that's fine. So let's have something with that. For dessert, something sweet without berries. Something with that. Pair it with a plain neutral drink. Oh, hang on a minute. Right, a plain neutral drink has to be water. And add a crunchy swirl. Right, that's got to be those things. I love lavash. Let's have something with that. For dessert, something sweet without berries. Well, hang on. That is just lavash. What about... What haven't we had? What's that thing? I don't know what that is. Hang on a minute. That is... vanilla puff pastry. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll have one of those. So is that good? What is the issue here? I think it's this. I love lavash. Let's have something with that. Is there like lavash with something? Is it like served with something? That? Is that lavash with stuff in it? Hang on a minute. Let's go and find out. Is it that? Lavash roll. Yes. Okay, right. So that is lavash. Something with that. Okay, for dessert, something sweet without berries. Pair it with a plain neutral drink and add a crunchy swirl. Okay, I've done that. Oh, no, hang on. Is that a crunchy swirl? Yes, it is. Okay, right. We can't be too far off the end, I don't think. Because there are 50 levels, 50 lunchboxes to make. And I don't think we can be that far off. I want something with a creamy cheese flavour. Right. Egg rolled. They have that. Right. Cheese sticks in tempura. But first, something with pork. Okay, one of these things over here is pork. I think that... No, that's definitely pork. I'm fairly sure that is pork. And then, yes, some of the creamy cheese flavour. A milky drink with a berry flavour. Okay, like a yogurt. That's milky, isn't it? You can't get yogurt without milk, I don't think. And okay, no, that's cherries. Hang on, I meant that one. Strawberry, I meant. With a berry flavour. And for a snack, nuts to shell or any corn-based treat. Okay, nuts to shell. Let's have pistachios. I don't think we've had them yet. So there we go. Something with a creamy cheese flavour. That looks like cream cheese on the top. Is that cream cheese? Quark cheese. Okay, are any of these cream cheese? I mean, all of the cheesecakes you could do. Cream, the bun, or the bun with cottage cheese filling. Oh dear. That one? Check. That one? Check. Oh dear. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that is the problem. Okay, hang on a minute. So, something to do with pork. Let's try all of these things. Yes, again, I think this is potentially the issue. Hang on. Is it something in here? Is it something in here? Have we got cream cheese in here? I don't think we have. Tofu cheese. And yeah, none of this is cream cheese stuff. So yes, it must be from here. Quark cheese? Is that cream cheese? It's got to be that quark cheese. It looks like cream cheese. It looks like cream cheese to me. One of those things. Take that out and then try all the different meats. Try all of these things. Right, give it a go with that. No. Give it a go with that. No. This one? No. This one? No. Okay, I don't think this is going to be pork, is it? I don't think that counts as pork. Okay. I would differentiate bacon and pork, unless they're like pork strips or something. I would say bacon is separate to pork, in my eyes, but whatever the case, that's fine. Next up, I want a rice side with a seafood tempura snack with tails. Okay, that is nice and simple. It is those. And a rice side. That is also very easy. Go over here. Do you know what? You can just have 2 big old piles of rice. Pair it with a fizzy standard drink. Okay, just a standard drink. Nothing exciting. Just standard, please. Soda. Generic, non-branded, non-flavoured soda. And for a snack, either chips or crackers. Okay, now of course, yeah, they would call these chips. I call them crisps, but there we go. We'll have a bit of that. Apparently this is not good enough. Really? Chips or... okay, crackers? Okay, now I am confused. Is this not the standard... is that not a standard drink? A fizzy standard drink? That one? Is that adequate? Grape soda? Is that adequate? Okay, I mean, I think these are... that has got to be the standard drink. That is crackers, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, so it's got to be this then. So is it the rice dish that is your issue? What about that one? Do you want that? No. Do you want this one? Check. What about that one? Check. Oh, come on. Right. One of these is not correct. We know it's got to be that one, the seafood tempura snack with tails, because that's the only one there is. Pair it with a fizzy standard drink, yes, and for a snack either chips or crackers. So they're chips, aren't they? Like potato chips. So it's got to be the rice, I think. I mean, a rice side is... I mean, hang on, what about just rice? Oh, there we go. Right, you were being fussy. I think that might be it. I think that might be it. We can put finish, and there we go. There we go. We've packed many lunchboxes. What's that? What's that just there? Ooh, coming soon. Double lunchbox. The double lunchbox is coming soon. This new mechanic will make levels even more varied and diverse, offering you more tactical freedom and unique ways to play. Get ready for a fresh experience. And then, yes, more levels. Get ready for brand new levels featuring fresh types of food and unique tasks to complete. Gameplay is becoming more diverse and and exciting than ever before. Okay, now, yeah, that was really, you know what? That was fun. It was very fun. It was lovely. It was laid back. It was quite quirky, quite charming. Simple, I'll be honest. There's nothing sort of overly taxing about it. You need to read these sort of demands and then muddle your way through. And sometimes the people can be a little bit picky, I suppose. I think maybe with some of the requests, they could, sometimes they're potentially a little bit too picky on what they want, which can make it quite hard to work out exactly what they're after. But yeah, we get there in the end. You're just going to work your way through and eventually you try enough combinations of things and it will work. And this game is incredibly cheap on Steam. It is not a very pricey thing. So if you want to just kind of dive in and have a lovely relaxing, hour-ish? Hour and a bit possibly? I mean, yeah, I think we've been playing for just about an hour. But of course I've been waffling on and sort of, chatting away whilst it's been happening. So yeah, if you could just do this in your own time, might take an hour. And yeah, it is very cheap. It's very affordable. And it looks fun. Looks very nice. It's just, it is super cozy. It's a super cozy, chilled out, little laid back puzzle game where you put stuff in lunchboxes. And yeah, there's a whole load of different food out there. There's all different sort of things you can try, different combinations, different ideas. And you might do things a bit differently to us, where it says, yes, I'd like some meat or whatever, rather than our approach of just putting in some literal bits of meat. You might go for something else. You might go for fried chicken or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, there's more than one way to win, I think, as well. There's sometimes more than one way to complete each level. But yeah, sometimes we do have slightly more specific requests, which do require a little bit of tinkering. But I guess that is the whole sort of puzzle aspect. But yeah, there we go. I mean, it does exactly what it says on the box, doesn't it? Pack my lunchbox. It's a game about packing lunchboxes. And yes, we've come to the end. We have completed the 50 levels that are in the game right now, of course. as we just saw, they're going to add more on, but we've completed the 50, so yeah, I think right now we shall wrap things up with a look at the very lovely, very charming, and very laid back Pack My Lunchbox. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like, that would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. If we view that from that angle, that is supposed to be a cup of tea with a handle. And a bird just landed on that sheep's head. That is amazing. There are so many ducks. In the middle here, I'm going to make it a pointy window. We have a little window where the Geek Cupboard is.